Hi guys, Phil, the Ordinary Watch Guy, here with another video on our very favourite hobby of watch collecting and admiring. I want to take the opportunity to update you today on my renovation project, the Omega Chronostop from 1969. This is the .920 caliber version of the watch, the second that Omega issued in this line. It's a simplified chronograph with a single pusher that stops and starts the sweeping second hands. If you haven't seen my previous video, this watch is a family piece. It was gifted to my dad for his 21st birthday by my grandmother, who sadly is no longer with us. And it's an irreplaceable piece that he wore when he got married to my mum. This year, my dad is going to turn 75, and I'm having the Chronostop repaired, serviced, and I'm putting it on a new strap so that it can go back to him in full immaculate working order as his birthday present surprise. I have a great update for you on this project because I've received the Chronostop back from repair and service already. I know, I'm really shocked and delighted by how quickly that was achieved. I found a really amazing guy in Waterlooville, Hampshire, and he has just exceeded all of my expectations, really. Getting a watch restored, repaired and serviced is a precarious thing. It's hard to know who to trust, and let's face it, it's expensive too. If you go direct to Omega, a vintage watch repair is quoted as costing £2,000. The service on a chronograph, even a simplified one, is £800. All of this can take up to 6 months to complete. Quotes from a variety of independent specialists came in at bewildering different levels. One company quoted me £500 for the service without any repairs. I found Armstrong Watch Repair online while searching against the name and model of the watch. What I really liked about Armstrong Watch Repair was the fact that they have compiled and published so many case studies in such detail, photographing each stage of disassembly and subsequent reconstruction, explaining in ordinary terms what was happening. Best of all, they had a case study of a Chronostop right there, and it really helped me to see that they knew exactly what they were doing with my specific watch. When I emailed Armstrong Watch Repair, they responded immediately. Many of the watch builders and horologists that I reached out to didn't respond for days, and even then the responses were very generic. Robin, the guy behind Armstrong Watch Repair, contacted me the same day. He spoke directly and with knowledge about the Chronostop model, and he gave me very solid advice about parceling the watch and shipping it out to him. He wasn't shy about telling me costs, and he gave me a timescale that was very impressive, 3 weeks. I parcelled the watch and sent it via the Royal Mail 24 hours, insured and signed for service. With the cost of packaging and transit, I spent £20 shipping the watch. My advice is not to put your watch in transit for any longer than it has to be. The longer it's in shipping, the more chance there is of it getting lost, stolen or damaged. I wanted my watch through that danger window as quickly as possible. Additionally, insurance costs money, and sure, a watch of this nature is irreplaceable to me and my family, but I want it fully insured to the value of whatever it is regardless. The great thing about Robin was his communication all the way through. I sent it one day, he acknowledged receipt with an email the very next day. In fact, I hadn't heard from him by late the next morning, and I thought, I might have to chase this, but I didn't. Within the same hour, Robin replied to me to say that he'd received the watch, he'd opened it, and he'd performed an evaluation of its condition, and he gave that to me straight away. He inspected it, gave me a rundown of condition and what he was going to need to do. He confirmed the cost and asked for permission to get on with the job, and the quote didn't vary from his original assessment when I first got in touch with him. To me, this is incredible. I authorised the work immediately and he got on with things. He said it would take 3 weeks, but contacted me after 15 days to say the work was done. I paid the invoice happily and the watch was back in my hands via the same 24-hour service, and it was running wonderfully and with exactly what I'd asked for completed. Overall, my experience has been an incredible one, so I have huge gratitude to Robin for getting me this far. I'm posting his website in the video details below. If you have a restoration or service that you need doing, based on my experience, I really do recommend him. And no, he isn't sponsoring the video or paying me a discount to say this or anything like that. Oh, the cost. Right, yeah. So let's recap those costs. I'd been quoted £2,000 by Omega. Other specialists were quoting me as much as £800. Robin had the watch done and returned to me for £205, including VAT and shipping. I am still amazed. Armstrong Watch Repair, guys. So the next stage of the project is getting a new strap and getting the presentation of it right for my dad. I want to get this looking absolutely amazing, and the right strap is absolutely key now. The original bracelet has been cleaned, it looks fantastic, but given that it's a 54-year-old mesh that is feeling a little bit fragile, I think it's time to put it into storage and retire it gently. I was thinking maybe something in black leather with an orange stitching to work with the seconds hand. I think my dad might prefer something a bit more muted though, maybe a silver or dark grey stitching instead. A rally strap might work really well as an option here too. I'm displaying the watch on a NATO at the moment, but I know my dad doesn't like NATOs much. It just happens to be what I have in a size that fits the watch. I also know that my dad isn't keen on rubber either, so we're going to aim for leather of some description. Here are some examples of the straps that I've been looking at, and I've labelled them A, B and C, and perhaps you can do me a favour and tell me below which one do you think works best. Additionally, if you have seen a place that does amazing straps you've used previously and you recommend, please make suggestions in the comments below. I'll be so grateful. Thank you for helping me out and for participating in this project. His birthday is in October, so we have a little bit of time. And when it comes to the surprise, I'm going to get it all on camera so that you can share the magic moment with us. It will be really special. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to leave your comments, hit the like button, and please do subscribe. I'm so grateful to everyone who has subscribed since I started this channel. This is the very beginnings of things for me, but I'm so grateful for the support. In the next 2 weeks, we have another video coming featuring another watch focus, and then after that, I'm heading to Paris, where I'm going to take you to see the watch boutiques of one of Europe's most stylish cities, and we're going to go high horology and see what we can get a glimpse of. Before I go to Paris, please take the opportunity to hit me with any watches at all that you'd really like me to find out there, because I'll try and hunt them down. And if we can't find it in Paris, let's face it, it's probably just not out there. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.